So good morning, this is Paul. We're here at Exotics Racing in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sitting here with Robert Moss. We're in the Porsche 991 Turbo. Going to be out there doing 12 laps. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah.
All right. So big things we're looking for when we get to that racetrack. Orange cones at the end of the straightaway, that's where we're braking. The most important cones, because we brake hard in a straight line all the way to that first green cone. Green cone, we ease off the brake, nice smooth turn in down to the apex. Usually giving it real light throttle helps keep the car balanced as we get there. But once we clip that apex, we start unwinding the steering wheel. Then we're squeezing on that throttle as we track all the way out toward the green exit cone. Then we rush down to the next corner, we do it all over again. Sounds pretty easy, right?
We'll see.
All right, I've got the mirrors, so you don't have to worry about anything happening behind us.
You're okay with this one?
Actually, if you could move it toward me just a little.
Oh, is there a thing here?
Yeah, it's right above it. If you hit the left button and then push it toward the right. A little more. Actually, all the way, probably. That's good right there. Thank you. Pull up on it. There you go. All right, so like I said, I'm watching the mirrors. If there's any passing that needs to take place, my hand will come on the steering wheel with yours. If anybody needs to pass us, they have to wait till I turn our hazards on before we go around them. If we need to pass them, we have to wait till we see their hazards before we pass them.
Okay.
So we talked about the paddle shifters. You're okay with those. Right hand is upshift, left hand is downshift. We'll turn the cooled seats on so our backs don't sweat while we're out there. Might as well be comfortable while we're driving, right?
Yeah. Not a lot of race cars probably have that.
No, it's not a very popular option in the racing world, that's for sure. Unfortunately, because it's very nice. So do you have any questions for me about the car, about the racetrack at this point?
No, just get out. Like I said, I'll start where I feel comfortable and work up to what
That's
I can.
it.
You
Yep.
know?
Just
I'm not
stay
trying
with-
to. I'm not trying to set the world on fire with this thing.
Yeah, like I said, just comfort level is everything. You know, when we
Yeah.
start pushing past our comfort level, that's when we start to have problems.
Yeah.
So as long as we're
Well, if I'm
comfortable.
pushing past your comfort level, you just. You know.
Mine's pretty big, so I'll let you know for sure, though, if we're doing anything that I'm not comfortable with.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get to that level.
You'll know because my voice goes up a couple octaves, and I start squeezing and tensing up real tight. But if you see me holding on like this, it's just because I don't have anything to hold on to, so don't think you're doing anything wrong. I just need something to grab onto, and this is what I have.
Okay.
All right, so if you're ready to go with your foot on the brake, we're coming all the way down over towards you. Puts us into first gear manual mode, and we're going to head straight out and then to the left toward the racetrack.
Where's the parking brake on this?
Not on it.
Is there one?
There is one. It's all electric though, so it's actually there's a button on the dash underneath the headlights is where it would be. But these cars, even though they're manual transmissions, they do still have a park function. So we just throw it in park. We don't have any problems.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to head over to the left, and we're going to come to a stop right before that stop sign. And actually, we've got clear track, so if you're ready to go, let's head straight out toward the green cone right in front of us. Straight out. Upshift one time. And as we get to the green, we turn in, and we're going to go straight through the chicane, aiming for that green cone out there by itself. We'll upshift once more. We're going to brake straight to the green. Off the brake, we turn in nice tight. Yes, we want to be wide going in, tight to our apex. Then we unwind all the way out to the green exit cone. When we're straight, let's go fast. And braking, good firm brake. Downshift one, but keep braking all the way to the green. Off the brake, turn in nice and tight. We want to get nice and smooth to the apex. Start squeezing on the throttles. We unwind out toward the green exit cone. Braking straight, downshift with your left. Wait for the green, off the brake, turn in. Little bit of throttle to our apex. Then we're squeezing hard, making our way back over to the right side. We tap the brake, we go tight to the left. Once we hit that apex, we unwind out as we get back on the throttle, using up all the track, making our way back to the green cone in the corner. Brake straight to it. I'm sorry?
Nice little bubble exhaust.
Yeah, it is. So we're gonna stay tight on this apex, squeezing on the throttle as we unwind out, making our way back over to the right side. And we're going to tap the brake, we turn in here, and we can get back on the throttle, straight through to the green cone. And brake straight to the green, stay wide, now turn in. Get to the apex, squeezing hard as we unwind out, foot back on the floor on the straightaway. How's she feeling so far?
Okay, I just don't want to lose track of where these curves are, you know?
That's all right, braking, downshift one, keep braking. Off the brake, turn in nice and tight. Yeah, about 4 or 5 laps when everything starts to come together and you start remembering stuff. Braking straight for the green, stay wide, off the brake, turn in, a little bit tighter, back on the throttle, coming over to the right side. I want to go far wide over here, tap the brake, tight to the left. And squeezing hard, unwinding out, crossing across. And brake straight for that green, keep waiting, off the brake, turn in. This is the most important one to stay late for, because we get to that apex, we have a lot of track to get back on the throttle and make our way back over to the right side.
Where all the marks are.
Yep, exactly. If you can follow those, chances are that's going to be the right line. Stay wide, brake straight, off the brake, turn in. A little bit tighter, and squeezing hard, unwinding out. Downshift, one more. Off that brake, now turn it nice and tight. Start squeezing as we unwind out. Really waiting for that green cone. Off the brake, turn it. Right to the right. Tap. Tight to the left. Unwinding out, squeezing on that throttle.
There's a lot of racetrack out there.
Yeah, especially on that corner because it unloads the suspension. So we really need to it'll almost feel like we're driving off the track. Once that car settles, then we can kick it back across to the other side. Tap the brake, turn in. We can get on the throttle hard through here. And we brake straight to the green, stay wide. Off that brake, turn tight, tighter. And hard on that throttle coming out. This is the funnest part anyways, though, we all know that.
This part I know.
And braking hard, downshift twice. Off that brake, turn in, little bit of throttle, stay tight, a little bit tighter. Now start squeezing hard, unwinding down. Nice and smooth, very good. And braking hard, downshift. Off the brake, turn in. Back over to the right side. Tap the brake, tight to the left. Now start unwinding back on that throttle. There you go. And then make it nice and smooth, very good. Brake straight, wait for that green, off the brake, turn in. A little tighter. Now start using up that track hard. And then back to the right. That's how we like to do it right there. Tap that brake, we turn in. Throttle hard, straight through. Brake straight for that green, off the brake, turn in. A little bit tighter. And now start squeezing hard. Still want to get a little bit closer to that apex. That'll still give us a lot of room to work with on the track. Downshift twice.
It was behind me.
And we're just letting people know we're coming to get them. Right back on that throttle. Braking here hard. Brake, wait for the green. Off the brake. Turn in. A little bit of throttle right away. Stay tight. Squeeze and coming out. Back to the right. Tap the brake. Tight to the left. That apex, start unwinding out, back on that throttle, nice. And braking straight, a little bit more, off that brake, turn in. Hard on the throttle coming out, to the right. Tap, turn in, throttle hard throttle. Brake straight, stay wide, wait for that green, turn in tight, get to that red and white paint. And now start squeezing coming out, right past them on the right. Upshift. And that's the difference in horsepower right there. And braking hard. Downshift twice. Deep downshift. Off the brake. Turn in. Stay tight. A little bit tighter. Squeeze hard coming out. Braking here. Hard brake. Downshift. Off the brake. Turn in. Nice and tight. Back on the throttle hard to the right side. Tap the brake. Tight to the left. And squeeze hard coming out. Back to the green wheel. And braking straight. Wait for the green. Off the brake. Turn in. A little bit tighter. Now start unwinding out. Back to the right. Tap. Turn in. Throttle hard. Alright, so that was 6 laps. You want to do a cool down?
Okay.
Alright, so we'll just go to the inside of the track. We'll upshift into 4th gear. And we'll just cruise about 50 miles an hour. So what do you think so far?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah, like I said, it's all starting to come together. You start remembering corners and stuff like that. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, overall doing really smooth. You know, still in turn 1, we could go a little bit wider. You'll really, I mean, it feels awkward to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to get so close to the edge, you know, but...
We're going to let one car come around, so we're just going to stay nice and tight here. Yeah, so the longer we could wait to that green cone, like we're really going against everything our mind's telling us to do. But yeah, the longer... I'm sorry?
The car just passed. Oh, what's he doing?
Yeah. So yeah, we wait long, we get tight to the apex. You know, every time we get to the apex, we want to be on the red and white paint. So we go wide over there, we want to come in tight. Right at that green cone, we should be right here. This is our apex. And then we unwind out. This corner, you know, this section of the track is usually very difficult. You're handling it very well. Getting wide, nice smooth turn in, handling the car as it comes up and over. Everything that we like to see. So just keep doing what you're doing there, and I think we'll just keep getting faster and faster. So you ready to go? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead and downshift. And once we hit to the apex, we'll be right back. Oh, actually, we're gonna let one more car go by, sorry.
Okay.
And then we'll have a chance to have something else to pass besides a Porsche. And there we go. And let's start picking up the pace.
Yeah, maybe feel the turbos come in, huh?
Yeah, when they hit pretty hard. And we're gonna brake straight, stay wide. Now turn in. So we get over here to the apex. And look how much track we have to work with right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Downshift. One more. Off the brake. Stay right behind him. He's actually one of the instructors. So stay tight and squeeze hard, unwinding out. Brake hard. Downshift. Off the brake. Turn in. Get to that apex. And back on the throttle. Right past him. We'll go right past him on the inside. A little bit extra brake because we're offline here. We're going to stay tight. Unwinding out. Squeezing on that throttle. And brake straight, hard brake. Wait for the green, off the brake, turn in. A little tighter. Start unwinding out, squeezing. Back to the right side. Tap the brake, turn in. Throttle, hard throttle. Brake straight, stay wide, keep waiting. Now turn in. Get to the apex, tighter. Hard coming out. Hard unwinding out. Next time on that corner, let's turn in a little bit later. So brake hard here. Off the brake, turn in. A little bit of throttle, drive right through it. To the right side. Tap, tight to the left.
That's up the corner, messes up the next couple.
It does, especially through this section because it gets very tight, very technical. Brake straight, downshift one. Off that brake, turn in. Right back. Tap, turn in, and we'll stay in third gear through there next time. That way we don't have to mess with the downshift right here. Off the brake, turn in, stay tight, a little bit tighter. Now hard coming out. Wait for the green, now turn in. Tight. Stay tight. Back to the right side. Tap the brake. Tight to the left. Unwind. So brake hard. Wait for that green cone. Stay tight. A little tighter. And right back on it. Tap the brake. Turn in. Throttle hard through here. Brake straight. Stay wide. Wait for it. Now turn it. Tighter. Now squeeze hard coming out. Still feeling okay?
Yeah.
All right. Just past the green cone this time. Now turn it. Back on that throttle. Wait for it. Now turn it. A little bit of throttle. Stay tight. Tap, tight to the left. So that apex, a little bit of throttle, unwinding out. Brake straight for the green. Really wait for the green. Wait for the green. Off the brake. Turn in. Easy on that throttle. Right back on it. Upshift. To the right side. Tap the brake. Turn in. Throttle straight through. Brake straight. Stay wide. Off the brake. Turn tight. Get to the apex. And now start unwinding out. There we go. Turn in. Easy on that throttle. Stay tight. Now start squeezing on it. Very nice. Tap. Turn in. Throttle straight through. Off the brake. Turn in. A little bit tighter. Now start unwinding out. See, just that little too much throttle puts us right into an understeer. Takes all the weight off the front of that car. Brake hard. Downshift twice. Off the brake. Turn it. Stay tight. Keep turning, keep turning. Back on it. Wait for the green, keep braking. Off that brake, turn in. A little bit of throttle. Lift the brake. Tap. Tight to the left. Squeeze and coming out. Back to the brake. Brake straight. Hard brake. Wait for that. Off the brake, turn in. On the throttle. All right, and that was our 12 laps. So what'd you think?
Man.
All right, so we're gonna do one more cool down lap to head before we head back in. So same thing, we'll just jump right back onto the inside. So yeah, 6 laps went even better than the first 6, so that worked out really well. How'd it feel for you?
Yeah, you can see, you know, it'd be nice to spend like a whole weekend in this.
Yeah, it would. Like if you can do 100 laps a day or something like that.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I mean, every lap you just get, you know, a little bit more comfortable, a little bit better. You learn a little bit more. So now you start, you start anticipating because you know the track, and you learn where you could, brake a little bit later, and you can get on the throttle a little bit sooner. Just little things like that. That's where you start fine tuning, and that's where you start picking up time on the racetrack. But like I said, overall, man, everything was nice and smooth. Like I said, we weren't doing anything crazy. The car wasn't getting out of control.
Right. I want to do that.
Yeah. So we're just gonna stay tight. We're gonna let one car come right around us on the outside. Once he goes by, we'll cut to the other side of the track.
Inside?
Yeah, you're clear. And it was also nice that there wasn't a lot of traffic out there too, so that helps out.
That helps out
so we didn't have a lot of slowing down. Like if you were to come yesterday when we have 13, 14 cars on the track at a time, especially at the pace we were going, we're going to be having to slow down to pass a lot of people. So that was a nice touch. And we're just going to head right off here, and then this will take us right back into the pits. So any questions for me about anything that we did, or?
No, but I could use a drink of water.
Me too, actually. So we're just gonna come right up through here, and we'll take this back to the Porsche section. Yeah, so like I said, I think next time you come out, you do this again, just pick up right where you left off, keep it nice and smooth. Really waiting for that green cone, wide in, wide out. You'll just keep picking up the pace, having more fun, hopefully, while you're out there. Yep, right here in the number 25 spot.
The only thing I keep thinking of upshifting down that back straightaway. Mm-hmm. Gordon Jennings was a editor in a magazine, and he thought, we got to race these bikes all the time. We don't know how to shut this off.
We'll let it run for a little. We'll still let it circulate and cool down.
And so he's thinking that, I might have a shot at this racing thing. I might be pretty good at racing, And he's coming down on back straights like that, and he's doing like every he can. And he goes, then a young Kenny Roberts goes on the outside of him and upshifts. And he goes, that's when I knew I'd just stick to the fast riders, Because there's people that can do it, and there's people that can't.
My dad taught me something a long time ago as he was teaching me racing. He said, no matter how fast you think you are, how good you think you are, there's always somebody out there that's a little bit better than you, and that will make you look stupid at any given time.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of those guys here that do that to me all the time.
Oh, I mean, try to outdo you, or
Just naturally outdo me.
oh yeah, yeah. Some people just have it. You
They
have
do.
it or you don't. You
Right.
know? That's why I like something like this. I can go around like this, controlled environment. Awesome. You know.
And still cheaper than going down to the Porsche dealership
buying
and buying one.
That's what my friend said. He's paying how much to do that? I said, I'm not buying one.
Right.
I'm just using one for
Yeah,
it.
you go down to the dealership, 150,000. Then you got to do insurance. Then you got to do
Oh.
tires. Then you got to do brakes. Then you got.
The tires kill me. You know,
Yeah.
I bet these tires are
Oh, they're easily 300-400 a piece.
yeah each.
Yeah. All right. So
All right.
done for the day.
No, I got to switch over to the Ferrari.
Oh, you got another? Oh, fantastic.
So I don't know if you're the same one or.
Nope, you'll probably, it looks like actually Julian might be waiting for you here.
Okay.
Just a little bit difference between the Ferrari and the Porsches. The Porsches are going to feel a lot more stable through the corners. So, you know, you end up getting a lot more understeer with the Ferraris. So you got to be a little bit more patient before you get on that throttle. Really focus on unwinding the steering wheel before you get on the throttle. Because if you get too much throttle too soon, like we felt a couple times a little bit, that almost like we were just pushing through the turn, the Ferraris do it that much more.
Okay.
So really focus on the braking, being patient, waiting to get back on the throttle. But just keep doing what you're doing. You'll have a lot of fun in that car. Those Ferraris
Yeah,
are nice.
I was gonna have my wife do that. I was gonna do this. She was gonna do that, and then she backed out. This
Oh,
morning.
that's too bad.
But I got her. I'm gonna have her in that Corvette. As soon as we're done with that, then
You're doing the ride along too?
we'll do the ride along.
You've got to. It's such a
So I
good
want to do
time.
that afterwards, but.
All right.